to it. How's it going, guys? It's Tetrosphere. We are in round 5, or actually, this will be the first round of Top Cut. It was 4 rounds of Swiss and then Top. I am joined by Juan.
Hello.
And this is the 3v3 case tournament that just happened at GalaxyBusterTCG. Oh, this is Eli again. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have Eli once again, this time playing Corey the Demon on the right. So we do know this is pure Yummy, and you said Corey is on branded Dracotail?
Yep. He got all his cards yesterday.
Awesome. So
to be able to play it.
These are two really nice players. Eli, a veteran of the game. Corey, just basically, so in a manner of speaking, finishing out his rookie year, doing really well, sort of coming up in our local scene. So two players that I consider very high quality. I'm sure we're in for a great match here.
Yes.
And
it's like I see an Urgula, Flame.
I did see the Urgula. Eli is going to start things off with the summon of Cupsy, which is not going to be interrupted. Surprise is the search. We do go ahead and link off right into Snatchy, of course, which is going to attempt to place a field spell. Still uninteracted. Mignon is placed. Now, Dracotail, at least historically, has been known for synergizing quite well with hand traps. Yummy, however, quite known for being resilient to hand traps. But the Dracotail engine is quite well equipped to deal with the Yummy board. So
yes.
Given,
so a handful of engines is probably better than this right now.
Yes, which given
or better in this situation.
Yes. Corey's not interacting, which leads me to believe that his hand might be full of engine, or at the very least, he's waiting for the Phimena to be a lot more timely. Looks like we go ahead and inherently summon Cookie, and then we try to summon Yummy from hand, or Marshmallow from hand. This is not going to be met with any interaction either, so we're able to go through our Metal Marcher, which is going to revive Cupsy, Yummy Way. And here we consider Nib. Okay. I can see this. Yes, that's a very, very strong interaction there, but we're going to go ahead and go right into the Link Spider, so we're not done. Lollipo hits the board because we control Link 1, and we're going to go ahead and go into Lollipo Yummy Way, which is going to revive 2 Yummies, negating their effects.
I want to bring something to the attention is because he's playing pure, he has the action X space for a Link Spider,
right?
Which allowed him to play through Nib a lot easier compared to Hooter earlier, who was playing Mixu Yummy and he didn't have room for it.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. We're able to cycle through another Snatchy, and we're not even kept off of Herald at this point because we did not start off with the Obedience Scold, so plenty of options here. That trap, that's...
Called by IC?
Yeah, is he called by IC Surprise? I couldn't quite make out what the trap was. Probably Purge or Imperm, right?
Yeah.
Croaky shuffling a couple back. Yeah, still couldn't quite make out the trap, but...
he said it was probably Imperm.
Is there a reason we're not making Herald?
It's gonna get attacked into by Nib immediately.
Oh, true.
Have a level 1 on field.
Well, but the surprise can just. I see what you're saying. I doubt you want a surprise bounce back. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and normal summon Lucius. Yes, I do believe I just saw that it was Imperm, but we're not gonna interact with the Lucius that way. We're gonna go ahead and tag out into Cupsy and Cookie. Lucius is gonna resolve. And so Cupsy can search or draw, and then Cookie will be able to pop the Lucius. And I think we're just kind of okay with this, right? Or I guess we do try to dodge that with the Phimena, but that's gonna be met with the Called By, which just sucks. Yeah, he scoops on the Called By. Listen, I know your pain. The first case tournament we had for Justice Hunters, my Fimena stayed banished
Yeah.
row. Man, I was so pissed. I swear to God. I swear to God. I think it was like 4 or 5 rounds of Swiss, and I think in at least 4 of them, if not all 5, my Fimena was hit by a Called by the Grave, and I know one match it was hit by a Called by the Grave twice. So I was just not having it.
It's really funny. I think I'm yet to get called, knock on wood, I'm yet to get called by my friend Meta at a case tournament, and it resolved because I usually have a trap set that's live already. I just dodge
Yeah.
it. So I would say I know the pain, but I really don't.
But I
I
really
understand it.
don't. Well, we can't all be like you. We did have a quick game 1 there, but it was not for a lack of trying. I think the nib there was strong. We just the called by just insulated it too much. It was just too strong there.
Yeah. The nib wasn't that bad. It was he had extenders in hand that he had access to, so
Well,
not much you can do about it.
and I point that out because typically we consider nib to be a hand trap that's not very good on its own, but I do think it was quite impactful there. Like that board could have been a lot
Yeah,
scarier.
yeah, it did affect the board. It was just I feel like it would have been better if he had 5 mana in hand because he could have waited for the Arclight to be on the field and then he could nib and then force Arclight out and then be able to shred whatever on board pieces he had without the extenders already available because he would have exhausted most of them.
Right. So you think the nib was a little early, if anything?
It's rough because he was threatening Arclight, so you have to nib there because it's gonna get negated. But if he didn't nib there, there's a chance he just didn't extend into Arclight and just continue playing, and then you'd be able to stop him later on. It was just it's a gamble.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's right. I didn't see if he had 5 mana in hand already.
Right.
He probably didn't because he probably would have activated it the turn before.
Right.
But that's what I would do is I would wait until like the very end to try to nib. But also, I just don't like Arclight, and I just want to guarantee to be able to out it. And nib technically outs it because it forces it.
So
Oh, 1 second.
I don't. Pure Yummy doesn't play Sorrow Cat, right? Or does it? I think I might have lost my homie for a half second. Okay, you did bounce. I was just asking. Pure Yummy, that's not typically going to play Sorrow Cat, is it?
Pure Yummy, I don't think it should or it does, because like Starham and Marcher are just strictly better.
Yeah, well, except in the sense of recycling the Arclight, right?
Yeah, but you have no need to go like to send it to grave. You're not. Is that a double Raku double trap bell? Oh, that sucks.
We'll see. We have the Perulia, so we give a draw with the Fenrir. Fenrir is going to try to add, and that's not going to be met with any sort of interaction. We do have the Purge in hand, which is obviously very strong against the traps.
Honestly, I don't even know if I'd give the draw for that. I might have just Raku'd immediately. It plays in bit into retaliating C, so I can see why he would give the draw.
Yeah, I think also Fenrir is just like a very powerful interaction against Yummy.
It is nice.
So we do Rahu, which Eli takes the time to read. I'm not sure exactly what we were trying to decipher from it, but that's
might have been seeing if it was purgeable.
Yes, that is just not the one that is. So we do go ahead and fuse away. Looks like it was Lucius from deck plus Fenrir from hand. So this is obviously just going to make our Thalion. Lucius is going to be able to set. Our Thalion is going to be able to bounce. Probably just the Lucius right back. Indeed, seems to be the case. Setting the Ketu, and then Lucius returns. We're going to attempt the Ketu, which this may be purged. It sure is. We do normal Lucius, giving another draw. Do we even remember to draw? No? Okay.
The part that sucks is his hand doesn't have any monsters in it. It's like really hard to like all of his plays. I would say that they play into Peruli is not the greatest idea, but also his hand doesn't have any monsters.
Right, which you kind of need. But
Like
the,
this,
but does the Fimena in hand actually solve that problem?
having Fimena, it's live
Well, I
right
guess you
now.
can make
It can be used.
Mysterion. Yeah. So we do
Yeah,
start out with normal summon Cookie. Cookie's fine. Go into Snatchy. Snatchy's gonna place. Do you think a Croaky's the move here because of that Fenrir?
I mean, I think so. Because the Fenrir can just banish the
This,
minion face down.
yeah.
If there's a surprise in hand, it kind of just defeats the purpose. But we don't know that yet.
Right. Which there is no surprise in hand, so it looks like
There's no surprise.
yeah.
So Fenrir should banish the minion.
No, he's gonna banish the Snatchy. Which
I don't
is
know how I feel about that. I feel like banishing the minion face down kind of just wins.
yeah.
They can no longer attack into you for game. They can't beat over your big bodies.
Marshmallow's trying to summon itself, and we chain the Fimena, so that's gonna get into Mysterion.
Mysterion.
Yep, and the Mysterion is gonna trigger targeting the Marshmallow. To be clear, this is how Mysterion works. It does not have to see the activation. It just has to see the usage of the effect. It does say when your opponent uses the effect. So, yeah, and that was enough. So, once again, we see that what I really love about these decks, less so with the branded cards on the side of Dracotail, but that didn't come up here anyway. These decks really just thrive on establishing a couple points of interaction that are like very impactful, as opposed to setting up these like 7, 8, 9, 10 interactions that you are just trying to push through, that are just like negate, destroy. You really just have these like critical moments where you use the 2 or 3 interactions that you do have to win the game, and I think that that's really fun, and I think that like rewards good decision making.
Yeah. Do you think? Why do you think the branded package adds a lot of interruption?
Well, it's the Fallen and the Virtuous, which is a pop, and it recycles itself into another pop. Albaz's removal. Branded Fusion is another starter now because we have Frixel that just establishes even more points of interaction. I don't think branded Dracotail is like particularly cringy or anything like that. I just do prefer the play pattern of pure Dracotail before any of the stuff from any before Frixel was introduced and before we got the Fallen and the Virtuous package. To be clear, I'm not criticizing people using that.
I didn't think it. I don't think you don't criticize anybody for like particular decks except for like stun. But
well, the thing is, like, you should do what you think is going to win games, and if you're playing Dracotail, you absolutely include Branded Fusion, Frixel, Fallen of Albaz, and you absolutely include Fallen and the Virtuous, because those packages just have such great synergy with your deck. They don't really add bricks. I mean, Fallen of Albaz really is not a brick. It's not an amazing draw, but like it's not like you're drawing a vanilla monster. Like, Fallen of Albaz has utility on its own.
Yeah. Sorry, when you said Albaz is not a brick, my brain flashed to yesterday when I opened it like 4 times. I'm like, this card sucks. I want to cut it.
I think
I understand what you mean. It's a nice board breaker, though.
Yeah, there's a difference between something being like a mediocre draw and something being like a flat out brick. Like, I would say Albaz is more like a mediocre draw.
Yeah. The only time it really sucks is if you draw Albaz and Branded Fusion, because you're just like,
Yeah, then you're
So
strict.
I'm just
You're basically
removing
strictly
Rahu.
negging. Yeah. All right, so we do have
Oh,
game 3, and Eli should be going first here. It looks like he kept in the chummies, perhaps as crossout targets. And we normal summon Cupsy once again. I do see
so
Lucius
the
in the hand.
Mena,
Okay, so you see Phimena. Cupsy. Oh, I see Nib too, I think. Is that Nib in the middle there? Or is that the Phimena? I can only see something round. Either way, we go ahead and link off into Snatchy, which is going to try to place the field spell. Seems like that is
it's
going
a
to
Fua,
resolve. Well, we would have
or he's really
Fuwa'd.
good at keeping his hand hidden.
We would have Fuwa'd on resolution of the Cupsy search, right?
He might be waiting for him to commit more into plays because technically, if he would, he could have just went like
Oh,
in the
Ball
Snatchy. Oh, he had a
Drake.
Bisteel, so he wanted. Yeah, so he was just waiting. But yeah, if he would there, he could have just like committed to the Snatchy and then like
Right.
give him one draw and then bring out Cupsy and have Cupsy surprise Snatchy, and then a hand.
We go
But that thrust
Marshmallow.
is now live and it
Thrust.
searches right now.
Yes, that's true. So Thrust is very strong here. We do go ahead and activate Marshmallow to summon itself. Marshmallow hits the field. Is this where we find Mena?
It's it's difficult. Depends on what other names he has in hand. If it if it's just like a Lucius, I mean, I don't really see a reason to do so.
I agree.
But if there's like a destructive name, then I probably would say so, like a Pan or actually if there's a Pan right now, I think it's definitely the play.
Yeah, because well, here's the thing. We obviously we don't know about the Thrust, but playing into known interaction, if you can pan pop one of those, Arthalion bounce the other, that is the only thing that loses to is Thrust and Obedient School, which unfortunately in this case we know Thrust into Obedient School would be the play. But we do go ahead and go into the Cupsy Synchro, which adds 2 more yummy names, discarding the dead Thualos. Inherent Summon Cookie. Seems like we're thinking an open game state. We activate Surprise. This must be the special summon. I do want to point something out here that was very heads up on the side of Eli. Your first instinct might be that you should change Surprise to the Baldrake to dodge it, but he purposefully kept the Cupsy in the grave so Baldrake would resolve, knowing it would make Thrust search instead of set. So I do think that by sheer optics, it might have been like, well, why didn't we surprise chain to the Baldrake? But it was actually better to let the Baldrake resolve. And it looks like we find Mena here on Metal Marcher trying to summon Cupsy Yumiway. And what was the material? It looks, I can't quite make out the middle one. Lucius plus something into Arthalion. God, that glare is killing me. Come on, hand, provide some shade. What is that middle monster? That is Albaz. Okay. Oh,
It's a Balbaz. Oh my gosh. Speak of the devil.
yes. So Arthalion can
How
bounce
much want to bet he
to
top decks Branded Fusion now?
Savage. So it looks like we're trying to bounce. Our teammates talking to us about possibly bouncing the Metal Marcher. What do you think is the bounce here?
Probably Metal Marcher.
Well, he can.
Can't if he bounces them, if he bounces the Metal Marcher, it gets rid of 3 levels. Because he has Surprise in hand, right? And
Yes.
he hasn't used Marshmallow to add back. Yeah, so if he bounced the Metal Marcher, there would be not a Synchro 3. Or there would be a level 3 tuner for the Surprise to just go like Surprise Summon,
Right.
make go extend a little bit further, get another level 1 out. Because right now he can still play a decent amount and like be fine. Where's he getting the second set off? What were the materials for
It was Albaz and Lucius. There should only be one set here.
Yeah. He must have counted 5 mana for some reason.
Or just forgot that Albaz was not a Dracotail monster.
It's honorary. He's like every other deck monster. He might as well be a Dracotail monster too.
Right.
Wait till White Albaz comes out.
I think it's worth pointing out that right now Obedient School is not live because we do control a monster.
Yeah, I don't know if the search was Obedient School in the first place. It might be like a talents or he plays a Featherstorm package, so
yeah,
I don't know if he'd do that. Yeah, it's probably talents. I don't know if it's looking hand though, to hand rip because he already has enough resources on the field.
right.
If it were to be talents, it'd be probably talents to draw 2 or talents to take, and then link off the monster.
I think we set a trap.
Aldrich's Spanish ability isn't live.
Right.
Yeah. Setting a trap is also a good option right now.
If we have an imperm to set, we can deny that Ketu. Or
set it in the column.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed that sometimes the play is setting 2 copies of the same spell, just so that they can't put it in the imperm column.
Yeah.
Like you can't, you don't lose to that. Has he drawn anything this turn? Like drawn off of
No.
Yeah, so he could go props dig for 6 for something different, like a hand trap, or something. I don't know. I feel like I'd add Purge at that point, but
yeah.
maybe.
Oh, Purge could be strong here too. That
looks like he was considering Prosp.
Purge denies the Ketu as well.
Yes.
Oh, we have Ash in hand.
The trap if you have a way to stop it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so he can stop both of the sets right now with Purge.
Even though there should only be one set.
Yeah, there really should only be one set, but oh, did he find mana, Lucius, and
Oh, maybe.
Did he go for 3?
Maybe.
Because it looks like he bounced.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think he bounced 3, so he probably just used
another 5 mana. Okay, so we do add the talent and activate it. Probably to take. So we take the Baldrake.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and link 2. It looks like to SP. Okay.
SP banish. He might be banishing the Ketu, or he's banishing the flame.
Which one do you think is correct here?
He knows that his hand already has follow up. I don't think SP was really a play he should have done. I think making continue playing and making an IP would have been better. But if he's gonna go SP banish, I'd probably just banish I'd banish the Ketu, just to because you already have a way to deny the Lucius.
Yeah.
And Ketu's such a powerful card.
Yeah.
Because right now he has 2 ways to continue playing, and then one way to stop it. You're putting him on draw either Rahu or another monster.
Right.
For that 5 mana to be live.
Right.
Or he could do Flame, because Flame right now is always going to be live because they have a field spell. So he's going to be able to draw off of that as well.
Right.
It's kind of a weird decision. I feel like neither of them are the wrong decision. I feel like Ketu's probably the choice that should be made.
I think Ketu is the choice because it can make any spellcaster or dragon, which is just so powerful. Even though we have the Ash to stop it, the fact of the matter is we also have a way to stop the Lucius. So Flame doesn't push. Ketu does. So
Flame's a draw.
Oh well, I mean, sure, but you'd rather search than draw.
That is true. But your draw could be anything, even the thing that you would search.
I can't believe I did not think of that. Oh, we go for Flame. Okay. Well, I guess the
Yeah,
thing I guess the
because
thing is,
the draw can also be a card that would break the board.
yeah,
Because it's post side,
right,
so
right. All right, so we do
could be
draw.
some horrendous
So
things
we
to draw.
have an Ash to play through, a surprise, and an SP interaction. We do. I did not catch what he drew for turn. I wasn't looking. I was looking at Eli's side of the field. So we're gonna
He
go
didn't
straight.
show what he drew for turn.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and beat over the SP with our Thalion and go to main phase 2. So we will not be winning the game this turn. It looks
Oh
like.
my gosh, he top deck Branded Fusion.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. It's a Branded Fusion in hand.
So
He
let's.
top decked a Branded Fusion.
So we'll have to see if he plays more than one Albaz.
Uh,
People do that, dude.
I helped him with his list. I don't think he does.
Okay. So it looks like we normal Lucius, and this is not met with Ash Blossom. I think there's no world where we Ash anything except Ketu or Rahu, right?
Yeah, I mean, Lucius is never. I don't think you should ask Lucius no matter what. Even
Yeah.
like you imperm and failing that thing, but ashing no. I'm still confused why he chose not to extend further after. Oh, it's because it's a level 3.
Yeah, yeah,
YuGiOh,
yeah. None of those
so he couldn't extend.
none of those inherent summons would work.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I see Quaki Meru.
yeah. You played Kweki Miru to get off of seals.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
also
for
is
sure.
good if you can normal summon it against Yummy going second, and they
Yeah,
just can't tag out,
right.
and it actually works pretty well. We had a whole discussion about it on the car ride back home yesterday. Um, he
So,
almost sold me on it, but I don't like floodgates, so
so it looks like we go Urgula and Pan into whatever with the effect of 5 mana. Probably another Arthalion here to recover some resources. Seems to be the case.
yeah.
So we obviously have Pan and Urgula to pop some cards and set some cards. What's nice here is if we have a read that's surprise, we can pop it and with Urgula, and if it's chained, we can pop whatever summon with Pan. So yeah, surprise is just destroyed. Horn is set. Sting is set. This is strong.
Yeah. Cool. I wonder why he didn't set Rahu. I feel like that was.
Do you know who his B player is?
Batterby was a C player.
Oh, it's Devin Davis. It's
the B
Devin. It's
player
Devin.
was Devin Davis.
All right, so we go into seals for the bounce. And we're gonna go ahead. We activate Branded Fusion. That's met with Ash. That's strong.
Did he bounce back Albaz with the Arthalion? Must have. That would explain it.
So we have Sting.
Branded Fusion can't be activated. He had seals. He made seals. That was not illegal activation, even if he had Albaz in hand. If he has Albaz in hand,
Why?
which he did add back, because it says Branded Fusion.
It's fusions. You're right. It's a whole turn.
The whole turn.
Yes.
It's not just.
So once you've link summoned,
it's not
you
Rahu, where it's just afterwards.
Yeah, you're right. So Branded Fusion there was not legal. That's big. But
that is really important because it's the traps as well.
Yeah, so we're now in an. Well, Branded Fusion is not what set the traps, but you're saying we'd have the Ash still to interact.
Yeah, Ash would interact with the traps.
Yeah. So we go Marshmallow. Marshmallow was going to try to revive the, or not revive, but add the surprise back. Is this where you Sting?
I don't think there's a better Sting in this case, because you Sting the surprise, the Yummy surprise, and the other Yummy name engrave, or he steals it. He has Quirky Miru.
Yeah.
He has Quirky Miru anyways, so it doesn't matter.
And we can just horn.
I keep forgetting about that.
We can horn whatever we normal summon to try to run over it.
I don't think he can normal summon anything that will run over it.
Well, it's 0/0 because it was summoned by seals.
Oh, it's 0/0. Yeah. My bad.
You're fine.
Yes, the normal summon Marshmallow, because cookies or Cupsy. It'd be at 500.
Because of Mignon.
So,
yeah.
It's a Mignon.
You definitely let him go to battle phase.
It shuffles back that flame with the horn because he can, and it's the right move.
Yeah,
because you want to keep all three traps in the rotation if you can.
right.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about it though. Having that ash, I don't think
Mhm.
matters because either one of these traps resolving spells doom. Because Sting either keeps the surprise out of rotation, or Horn bounces. Which in conjunction with the Seals bounce, I just don't think Yummy plays through that. So I think
Yeah,
either I think
but
either.
he could,
Go ahead.
but he could have Ash Horn right here and be able to out the Quakimer by attacking into it. And he didn't shuffle back the flame. That sucks. But yeah, if he had Ash, if he was able to Ash the Horn right here,
Yeah.
he would be able to out the Quakimaru and then be able to play, which would be huge in this case.
What's in
Oh,
what's in Corey's hand? I think I see a nib. Or
should
is
be
that
a
is that
Baldrake and an Albaz.
yeah, and a Bestial?
And,
Dude, I don't know,
yeah,
man.
it's a Baldrake and Albaz.
Look,
He added back to this too.
yeah, I don't think this plays through a Bestial too, because then whatever, like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. With Yummy, it's weird because it's hard to analyze what would happen because there's so many player choices within that deck.
Right. Arthalion in field plus Fua in hand. I'm guessing this is during Eli's turn. I didn't see him. I didn't see him draw for turn, right?
It's probably Eli's turn. And then one of the Arthalions that were
Yeah, the one that was
earlier.
that'll come back, and then Gloomel can obviously pop Mignon. And the hand is shown. The scoop has been scooped. We have a bowl of ice cream, ladies and gentlemen. That was a really good game. It is unfortunate that we had that illegal activation of Brand Infusion that was probably pretty high impact. But I will say this. Truly, looking at this, I think Corey still had it. I think he deals with that Ash.
Yeah. Yeah. But I should say, unfortunately, for the team itself, the other two players did not win their matches.
Oh, so Corey won for nothing?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. But
hey,
unfortunate. Yeah, but on an individual basis, still, you had a good game. You enjoyed it. And
you did a great job.
You did a good job. Yeah. Well, that was all of my videos because I failed to get the footage from top 4. That was a error on my part. So yeah, at whatever point now, we're gonna go ahead and move on to your footage, Juan. We'll probably pick this up another day. I'm getting my wife's let me know that dinner's ready, so I gotta head that way. But to you in the audience, I do appreciate you guys watching. We will catch you on the next one. Peace.
See ya.